Grand Rising, dear viewers and followers, here with a video about mimicking. Guys, this particular topic is very important to know. In the past, when I reopened the channel again, I was talking about the movie Control Factor with Alec Baldwin and how the female in the movie, his wife so called, was handling him the whole time to coerce him into the matrix, to keep him in the matrix, stuck. And in the beginning, he was aloof. He didn't know what was going on because he thought he was getting real love, but it was just a hoax. And then what happened is when he started to see certain things and naming them and calling her out on certain behaviors, that's when they intensified the program, like ringing in his ears till he got blood coming out of his ears, headaches, epileptic attacks, all the type of things you encounter, when you really start to challenge the program. Some of us worse than others. But the topic is, guys, also from personal experiences. Look, when you have a corpse, a soul is an empty vessel standing next to you. It looks like you, it talks like you, it mimics you. And what happens is you think you're with someone, you found familiarity with someone in the way you think, talk, and act. So you start to lower your guard. And it's exactly at that moment that they spiritually start to put fangs on you. They start to put fangs on your tubes and draining the life out of you. And every time they go home, if they're not living with you, if they're going home, they're laughing their behinds off, how they played you, and how they succeeded in like getting extracting energy from you. And what it is just literally like in those movies when a soulless entity doesn't manage to coerce you or to fool you. It's like literally mission abort, mission failed. And what you start to notice is that they then all of a sudden don't want to talk to you or associate with you, and you're thinking about, hey, what's going on? Yesterday we were still cool. What happened in one day? They were never your friends. It was just to extract energy. But the main goal is actually, the main goal is to get you out of here. They want you to die. But until that doesn't happen, the goal is to keep you in the matrix, to keep you dumb, sleep, and uneducated. Uneducated, I don't mean like school education. I mean like spiritual education. I know you guys are smart enough to understand what I'm talking about. And this is how the game is played. And that's why nowadays, and I'm okay with someone, and then I see him in 2 weeks, they don't talk to me anymore. I know exactly. It's an agent all along. It's just part of this matrix. It's just a simulated person, so to speak, that came to keep me in the matrix. So it doesn't hurt me anymore. I don't lose my self-confidence. I already know the drill by now. That's the thing when you use your brains, and your discernment. You know how to respond and act to certain things, guys. That's why you should always, you know, you should always study, your environment. Study the people that come into your life. Have you ever had this feeling, guys, that you're thinking, hey, I'm standing somewhere out of the blue, somebody wants to befriend me, but like in an obligatory way, it's not natural. It doesn't feel organic the way you're talking to that person, and it feels like they want to forcefully be your friend. I don't know how to explain it. They want to force a friendship. And this is not natural. This is, the enemy sent that person, because I also want to share with you that I had encounters that also came from like that was a blessing in my life. Soul people also come into your life, and you notice the difference in energy when somebody with a soul and good energy and somebody who's not there to f you up. You can feel the difference. It's something you just have to feel. I cannot explain or make you understand. It's something that you just feel. And they cannot fool you, because if it's organic, it will work out the right way. But guys, what they do is they mimic you. Like, let's say if you like to meditate, and before that they were doing low vibrational stuff, What they will start to do is all of a sudden now, because you're into it, they're also into it. They also all of a sudden they also like to listen to that specific music, or they like to also meditate. But keep in mind, they're doing that to distract you. They are not really into that at all. They're doing that to give you the illusion that you guys are on the same line. But what's happening the whole time is they're siphoning energy from you, and then it's literally like in a video game. When they got the energy they need, they completely drained you. All of a sudden, they don't pick up. They start to gaslight you. That's not a coincidence, guys. That's by design. They were never your friends. These things want you dead, my friends. Stop being naive. You know, stop believing that everyone here in this earth is good, quote unquote. That doesn't exist, first of all, because there are also Bible believers there on my channel. Didn't the Bible say that no man or woman is good? They might have good qualities, but nobody's 100% good. You're not 100% good watching me. I'm not 100% good. But one thing I would never do is deliberately jeopardize someone for my own leverage. You know, that's how a psychopath behaves. A person with a soul, a normal human being, doesn't behave in treacherous ways like that. But they mimic you guys, and trust me, guys, I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I only surround myself now with people with a soul. You know, people that are not part of the matrix, people who meditate, people who don't promote the matrix, people who when you're around them, you feel nurtured, you feel good. You know, you feel blessed. That's the people you should surround yourself with. You know. And of course, negativity, unfortunately, is also a part of this life. You should not always run away from problems. But why spend your days? Every day you wake up, guys, is a blessing. Don't take it for granted. You know, a lot of people don't wake up. So every day you wake up is a blessing. Why would you spend that day with negative people, nagging people the whole day? You know, you should be with people who nurture you, who uplift you, you know, who help you gain consciousness, you know, awareness, you know. So yeah, guys, they mimic you, and what you saw in the movie, she even gave him sex, did everything with him, you know. They're willing to go very far to destroy you. They want to destroy you. Do not allow them. I'm telling you guys, do not allow them in your life. This is coming from someone who had to learn the hard way, always looking in the best for people. But sometimes, you know, we shouldn't be naive either. Yeah, positivity is good, but that has nothing to do with being naive constantly, you know. You should use your brain that God gave you. So that being said, guys, yeah, she even gave him sex, did everything, you know, to fool him. And then the day what he did, that's what I liked about Alec Baldwin in the movie, of course. What he did is he figured it out, you know, that the noise that the neighbors were so-called making. He used to come home and every day the neighbors would argue, you know, and he was thinking that there's something not organic about this. How can they be fighting every day and still be together? Then he went in another room when she left to go to work. So his handler, the agent, cloaked as his wife, he went to the sort. It was like kind of like a storage room they had there. He went in there, and he saw that there were no real people fighting. It was just tapes being that were put in a wall, and they were be put on play. They would be pressed on play whenever he was sleeping or doing something to relax, you know. And then he figured out she was part of it. So what did he do? He decided to play stupid until she came home. And then when she came home, um, he played along, and then all of a sudden, he looked at her. He said, "You're part of them, right?" And guys, you know that a lot of you content creators talk about this thing, eh? When you confront a narcissist, you see that so-called fake nice, fake personality they got, that stupid personality they got, turns into the real soulless bot they've been the whole time. And what happened is that the moment he told her, "Stop the BS, I'm on to you, you're one of them, you work together with them to F me up," she got that pitch black eyes, you know, soulless eyes. And what happened is that she had to admit that they were playing him all along. And then he tried to run after her. And what happened is that she had to abort the mission, and then she told him, "I hate you. I hated you all the time." And she told the handler that sent her to quote unquote f her husband up. You know, she had to admit, "I was sent to destroy you." You know, so that happens in real life, guys. So don't be thinking that this is some fairy tale, guys. This is really how this program works. You know, that's why I'm telling you, don't just associate with everyone. Test the waters, because all of us can yap, have a good yapping game, you know, but it's about your intentions, and energy does not lie. You know, with me, guys, I'm telling you straight up, no cockiness. I reached a level now, I'm not better than anyone, but I reached a level now, I can smell bullshit from not 1 mile, 10 miles, 100 miles, a kilometer away, guys. I can see exactly who's a bot, who's an agent, and who has a soul. Because not everyone here is fucked up. We shouldn't promote negativity only. Also, you still have good souled human beings here. But I can sniff both out in a mile. So don't. With me, only thing they can do now is maybe delay my plans, or try to f me up financially, or sabotage my travels or things like that. But like sending a physical bot to me to fool me, that won't work anymore. Stop wasting your time. And I'm definitely not sensitive to the trolls here, because I know a long time ago that when you start to challenge the matrix, its tentacles come via these soulless bodies who also start trolling me on my YouTube account. Do you really think I lose sleep at night? I slept well just last night. I eat the best of the best. I work out. None of your tricks get in my head. You know, stop playing those mind games with a person who's far superior to you. That being said, guys, be at peace.